Louis Pasteur was a French chemist and microbiologist, renowned for his discoveries of the principles of vaccination, microbial fermentation, and pasteurization. He is considered one of the founders of modern microbiology, and his work has had a profound impact on many fields of science and medicine. After graduating, Pasteur began teaching chemistry at the University of Dijon. In 1854, he was appointed professor of chemistry at the University of Lille. It was at Lille that Pasteur began his research on fermentation. He discovered that fermentation is caused by microorganisms such as yeast and bacteria. This discovery overturned the prevailing theory that fermentation was a spontaneous process. Pasteur's research on fermentation had many important implications. He showed that microorganisms could be used to produce useful products, such as beer and wine. He also developed methods to prevent the spoilage of food and beverages. This work led to the development of the pasteurization process, which is still used today to kill harmful bacteria in milk and other food products. In addition to his work on fermentation, Pasteur also made important contributions to the study of disease. He showed that microorganisms can cause diseases in animals and humans. He also developed vaccines for several diseases, including chicken cholera, anthrax, and rabies. Pasteur's work has had a profound impact on many fields of science and medicine. His discoveries have helped to save countless lives and have improved the quality of life for millions of people. Pasteur was a brilliant scientist and a dedicated humanitarian. He was a role model for scientists and researchers all over the world. He died on September 28, 1895, at the age of 72. One of Pasteur's most famous experiments is the swan neck flask experiment. This experiment proved that microorganisms do not arise spontaneously, but instead come from other microorganisms. Pasteur boiled a broth in a swan neck flask, which had a curved neck that prevented dust and other airborne particles from entering the flask. The broth remained sterile for months until Pasteur broke off the neck of the flask. This allowed microorganisms to enter the flask, and the broth quickly became cloudy and spoiled. Pasteur's work on fermentation and disease prevention has had a profound impact on the food and beverage industry. Pasteurization is now used to kill harmful bacteria in milk and other food products, making them safe for consumption. Pasteur also developed vaccines for several diseases, which have helped to save countless lives. Pasteur was a brilliant scientist and a dedicated humanitarian. He is considered one of the founders of modern microbiology, and his work has had a profound impact on many fields of science and medicine.